on. Headsets connected. Game is running. Yeah, okay. I think everything is connected as it should be. Yep. Now where did we last left off? New cards available, new items available. Interesting. Anything in the notifications? Not the sales, blah blah blah. Okay. Updates. No. Wait, I got mission bonuses. Let's see what I got. Ooh, Swords of Revealing Light. Quite a classic bit. But not really something I need right now. Okay. Guess just for the warm-up, let's try a little duel. A new season has begun. Guess you have to start again. Enter waiting duel. Waiting duels are available to players in tier 1 of the highest rank. Okay. So I guess that's nothing I'm gonna do. Well, I mean, I don't know what happens if that counter goes to 0. Well, future problems. And we're going first. Let's see if we get something used. Oh, ooh, totally screwed. Talk about being bricked. Huh? Setting 2 cards face down. And I'm finishing my turn. Yeah, there's nothing you can special summon right now. Huh. Looks like I'm not the only one who got bricked. But that isn't making it look any better. Summon fusion monster, ignoring summoning conditions by placing fusion materials. Okay. To the deck. Can special summon by this effect to relax the deck. Okay, let's see what else does. If summoned. Okay. Get rid of those 2. And with some luck, that isn't going to screw me over. Well, at least I get something out of it. So now I can special summon something if anything happens. And what does favorite hero does? If you control a card in your field set, your opponent cannot target it with artifacts. You can hit anyone feels ability from your hand. You can when the equipped monster attacks and destroys this card you gave it. No, I'm keeping that for a bit. You know, just in case. And there we go. And time to end my turn. And let's see if our little friend Bui can do anything. I mean, health low. If opponent's life points are at least 2000 or higher than yours, you can. He waited for me to deal so much damage. So you can special summon that thing. You can target one Utopia monster. Oh, he's doing Xyz summoning. You know, I should have seen that coming. And should have activated Favorite Hero when I could have. You'd think that would have been a good idea. Well, in any case, I do have my Miracle Fusion. Add one designated card to your hand. Well, in any case, I still have a chance to change this. I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait a little longer. And yeah, let's get rid of one of those cards. Nah. There's no need to place any of those two cards. Ooh, I get my shot of greed. But that's a bit problematic. Now, so a tiny bit. Because that means I can't do anything against his next attack. Well, guess that's the price to pay for my hubris. In any case, all we can do is wait and see if I'm going to survive this turn. He did not try to murder me. Interesting. Seriously? I really don't think I'm going to survive this turn. Like, if he's to be really proactive, there comes nothing to cover those. He's planning to Xyz something again. Well, he's at 3,800, which means 3,900. Yeah, he needs something that does 3,900 damage to beat me right now. Well, the question is, can he Xyz something that's that powerful? I mean, probably. Guess we just have to wait. Seriously, Utopia. You know, I should have expected him to summon Utopia at some point. With all the Utopia support. And that's a lot of danger. Like a lot of danger. Like, oh, I'm so screwed kind of level of danger. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Not good in the slightest. Well, that means I still got one turn to do one stupid idea. Let's see if we can get that. Well, come on, Heart of the Cards. Now is really the moment to shine. Oh. Well, in that case... Okay. Is it now louder? And did he canceled my effect and I'm screwed. Oh, great. Looks like I'm not getting out of this one. Okay. That means I will have to restructure my deck a bit so that I'm not that bricked at the start of a duel. Yeah, come on, finish it. You know, just this once. So, there we go. And I'm surviving that turn. For whatever reason. Okay, but is it better or did it not change anything? So, now what is he going to do? Seriously? I'm just out of my fusion cards now. Ah. Neat. Do you main first? You can shuffle this. No, that's not an effect I want to use. And I can't. You know what? That means I can do that. And I can do that. So I can change that. Nope, I'm not doing that. You can... Okay, do wonder how that's going to interact with it. But yeah, let's see how this whole thing stacks up. Come on, it's going to do something in... Okay, it's negating the attack. Well, that's certainly something. And there's not much more I can do now. Well, let's see if we can survive another turn. I mean, it's rather unlikely, but I mean, we've lived that long. What's the harm that can really happen? Yeah, that's the end of it. You know, that held out longer than I'd expected. And I still got a rank up. Neat. Well, okay, I think we're going to try that one more time, and then I'm going to overwrite the deck. No, just to be certain what we have to change on it. I mean, there are a lot of things to change on it, but we'll see it in a moment. Okay, let's hope I'm not breaking at the beginning of the turn. And I'm getting... Oh, god damn it. I'm really not trying anything useful right now. Hey, I'm activating my shard in the hopes of living long enough to get cards from it. Okay, time to end my turn. And now let's see what our friend has to do with his D deck. Does he have decks in alphabetical order, or does the D stand for something like Destiny Heroes? Huh. I mean, no, then it would be 3Ds for this other. Well, we'll see it in a few moments when he attacks. Huh. A normal monster? Huh. Just attack me straight up. Not what I've expected. Did I admit that? Getting rid of whatever that is. Nope. And time to get my Neos out. Please, you can add... Yep, I do want to use that effect. And get... Yeah, just in case I want to special summon another card. That's me default... That's worth 1,000 life points. Because that means I can fusion summon it and then I can fully ignore the other side effects for instant contact. Yeah, okay. So much to that plan. On the other hand, with instant fusion I can ignore it thanks to my miracle fusion. Which I shouldn't be using like that, cause... Okay, what? Let's just see what I can get. And then plan from there. Okay. That. Get my second miracle. Oh. He is... locking out of those effects. That's not great. But I can live with that. There you go. And time to activate those effects. If you can add one. Yep, I do want to use that effect as well. So now who do we get? Yeah, my Kuribo in case I need damage reduction. And now yeah, Liquid Soldier. I'm pretty sure I can use that for something. Now special summoning him. And I'm using his effect to get my shadow back. Just like that. I have 2 monsters to get my Utopia on field. Completely forgot that I got a Utopia. What? There you go. And time for my battle phase. And time to end my turn. You know, that's working a lot better than I'd expected. Okay. Now, let's see what he's going to do with that. A monster in defense position. Okay, so what are the odds that it has a flip effect? Well, that's a problem for another day. Ooh, Destiny Fusion. Fusion some from the extra deck that mentioned Destiny Hero. But destroy during the end phase of the next turn, also for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves. You can add special... Okay, nope, not using that. Yeah, got it. Okay, let's use Miracle Fusion and hopefully not screw myself with that. Seriously? Really, those are the only two I can select for that? In any case. Yeah, let's use this effect. Now let's use my Fusion Destiny to get something else going. Destiny Era. Yeah, that's what I want to see. And I'm getting those to the graveyard. Which means I can get another friend on the field. If this card's gonna... And he gave up. Well. Okay, I mean, I was thinking a lot of things. Really, that was the only outcome from that. I'm starting to think that D in the deck stands for his choice of deck. Well. Okay, but that's really not answering the question of how to improve my starting hands. Guess we really need a Duel to get rid of that war and that whole war and that whole section. Well, let's see who gets that rank then. And I'm going first again. Now let's see what I'm getting. Finally a card. Finally a hand with a few more monsters on it, so... Okay, I can't use Liquid Soldier yet, because I need this effect when I have something in my graveyard. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm starting out with that little friend. And I'm ending my turn. And now let's see what's going to happen. Really? I'm dealing with the ABC now. I feel that's a bit overly dramatic. I mean, is there something like ABC monsters or... Well, let's see what we're dealing with. Once I'm starting my own attacks. That's not making it any clearer on my part. So I guess I'm just special summoning something. Okay, target one for some mana. Nope, not using that effect. Okay, select a card to the graveyard. There we go. Which means I have an idea. Yep. If I get my Blazeman, I can get my fusion going. So, wait, I still have another effect. You can banish one hero monster from your graveyard. Add one polarization. Huh. Don't mind if I do that. Let's see if he's cancelling it. Nope. Not yet. Let's see if I can get him to do something to cancel my attacks. Is he going to cancel that? Doesn't look like it. Well, I only need one liquid. And Vision already did his thing. So I don't need him on the field. So, activate effect. If this, you can do auto cards. Oh, excellent. That's the effect I completely forgot about. Guess I'm getting a few more cards done. And he's cancelling none of it. That's great. Miracle Fusion. I'm wondering which card I should banish. Okay. Miracle Fusion. And is it doing something? Nope. So, that one. And there we go. There we go. And now I'm getting my Kuribo back. Just as it's supposed to be. Hush. Nah, I'm leaving favorite hero for later. But now it is time to fight. Yeah, I want to use that effect. And get rid of that card. Then I'm, just in case there's something lowering. Just in case I'm screwing something up. And let's see if that goes through. Okay, I can live with that. He really destroyed his own trap card. Oh. That is certainly a strategy. Nah, I'm ignoring that for now. Not really something I have to worry about now. Nah. Yes, continue. I do want to know what I was attacking in the first place. Okay, and let's see where this is going. Really? Jubel? Oh, that's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Nope. And time to deal the first damage of the duel. Nope. There we go. And time to end my turn. Excellent. So, what should we do now? Go. A rare lot of searing flames. Wait, that's the mythical beast. Don't tell me it's trying to summon them. Ooh, dark summoning beast. Ooh, that's not great. That beckoning beast as well. Ooh, I have a bad feeling about this. Huh, looks like I'm not the only one who got support of revealing lights. Well, not really my problem now, is it? In any case, I can't really do something as long as Sword of the Revealing Lights is on the field. And oh, he already summoned Duel. Oh, I feel like I'm kinda screwed right now. So a tiny bit screwed. Huh. Yeah, that's not going to end well, is it? And we wait, and okay, that's okay, summoning it. You notice some guys that grant a golem once per turn. You can reveal one Duel monster in your hand. Special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field. Then you can summon reveal the monster to your field. Special summon. Oh, so he gets a. Oh, that's why he did that. You can't special summon this card. Okay. Gonna do that. Let's observe those effects. And let's see what's going to happen. Was wird doch nicht fest, sie bedonen am Month. Huh. Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's even more damage. Yes, I'm not in a good position. As long as the effect is still on the field. Because if I can declare... Oh, yeah, I'm screwed. Like, really, really screwed. Ooh, I don't like the way I'm screwed right now. Come on, I don't think I can pull a Jaden up to deal with that. Oh, that's a nightmare. I have to admit that. There's no coming back from this. Well, let's see if I can come back from this. Use the effect. Cannot be normal. Yeah, no, I can't really use that effect now. Oh, let's use this effect to get me something going. I need something that can get rid of Sword of Healing Lights and the 2 Duels. After this card is Fusion Summon for the rest of this turn, the Fusion Summon card can make up to 3 attacks. It cannot die. That's not going the way I wanted to. Let's see if I can change my fate a tiny bit. Ooh. Talk about changing my fate a tiny bit. Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that I can't get rid of Sword of Revealing Lights. So to put one monster and okay. And we're back at defense position. And time to end this. Okay, that's really not going to where I wanted it to. I have to admit, that's not going to where I want it. I can't beat Duel like this. Seriously, another Duel. The fact that 2 monsters cost me that much trouble. So, yeah. Time to negate whatever that's going to be. I feel like that's not getting me as far as I wanted to. Yeah, it's really not getting me anywhere. Well. Look at the menagerie. Yeah, but now it's really the time to rethink my deck. So I need spell. Really, another golem. Didn't we do that already? Each special that is a Duel monster mentions Duel plus Phonic. Seriously? Add one of your banished cards. And that's the end of it. Yeah, it was just a matter of time before I was ending up like that. Well, but now we're certain that I need to rethink a few things, and that means I do need a few more cards. And what's the best place to get more cards than the shop? Let's see if they got something useful. Each of the 5 battles includes one accessory selected at random from those that have been previously featured which you do not own yet. Okay, that's neat. And special consent for them. Okay, Millennium Session creates a unique product lineup for each player, consisting of random accessories that player does not own yet. The identity accessories do not yet owned by the player and display them in millenniums. Blah blah blah. Your purchase history information about the items you own. Millennium Session products will only be displayed to players who provide a consent. Players who do not provide consent will be able to use the Millennium Section feed. Okay. I agree. If you agree to the utilizing the Millennium Selection feature, you may withdraw consent at any time. Okay. So let's see what that does. So we do have enough for one of them. You know, at least one is. You know, I think the QB one is adorable, so let's go with that one. Yeah, let's purchase those 5. And let's see what's inside of them. Come on, anything useful? Cyanide. No. Nothing too useful yet. Gaga Child. Nope. Who's Cyber Dragon? You know, making a Cyber Dragon deck wouldn't be the worst thing. But we only have but there's only a handful of Cyber deck. Cyber Dragon cards I have, so there isn't really much use to that. Cause Wonder Warrior. Still nothing too useful. Stops the Shade of the Gothic. Blasted here. Blasted by Destiny. Wait, is that a card? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the monster your opponent controls. With the highest attack, your choice of type. And if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack, then if exchange of the spirit is not in the graveyard, you take... Oh wait, I already got that card and decided to not use it because the effect is going to screw me over. Yeah, I remember that thought. Well, new pack. Another Cyber Dragon. Looks like he really wants me to use them at some point. But that day is not a day. Yeah, let's apply Koriba. I mean, that's the original reason we did that whole thing, so... No campaign, route full higher. Nope, nothing too useful. Dual pass. Triple, Solemn Judgment. Nibiru. Wait. Nibiru. That's a card I'm not having in my deck yet. Yeah, I couldn't. That's... Yeah, I think that's worth the 750 gems. So, now let's see what we got. Okay, extra Ceratops, Dino Wrestler, Salamander Meter, Performer Pulse Master Sache. Oh, that's something, but not something that's useful right now. So let's see what we got here. Pilgrim of the Ice Barrier, Bionic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Gravity Controller. Interesting, but nothing really useful right now. So let's see if we change that here. Flying Sea. No, it's nothing useful. At least for now. Oh, you, but not really something I plan on using in the future. Wait, Civil Longlight. Wait, Black Illusion Ritual. This card has new sort of some relinquished. Okay, I don't know what a relinquished is, but it does not sound useful. So, there you go. Still got a few more packs to go. Whole Entity Hasta. Meeting in the Sky. Galaxy Summoner. The Maleficent Rainbow Dragon. That's certainly something, but still not something. Unless I'm doing a crystal deck. Nope. That's nothing useful. So we got one more chance to get something interesting. Sol, Fa short, Fan. Meant Fa, Sol, Fa short, Fancia. Okay, well, you have an odd pendulum scale in the pendulum zone. Wait. Huh. The question is, could I create a pendulum zone for my heroes? You know what? I'm going to check if I can. Okay, it's not like I can buy anything anymore either way, so... And now let's go back to the deck and see if that will actually going to work with a panel zone. Get the deck. And let's see if I have something useful in that regard. Link, panel zone, panel scale 1, 3. Yeah. And now just the cards I have. Now let's see, do we get any effects that is somewhat useful? During your main phase you can add nope, not useful in the slightest. Also nothing useful. You can tribute some discard. You can tribute some discard by putting one supervisor samurai monster. No, that's really not helping at all. Okay, nope. You know what? Let's check if there's something panel related that I can use. Wait. Let's try the old-fashioned way. If we just search for hero. Okay. Looks like it's not going to work like that. Maybe if I try element. Nope. Nothing comes to mind. I guess I have to go by look. Perform my pulse. Once per turn you can target one face a monster your opponent controls. Investigate it until the end of its turn. Okay, when this card is normally special summoned, can be activated this turn. Another player can activate cards. Okay, that's actually not too bad. And you can target one monster whose current attack is different from its original attack. Apply the appropriate effect. If the monster's current attack is higher than its original attack, it gains 1,000. If the monster's current attack is lower than its original, it loses 1,000. Wait. You know what? That's stupid enough that it could actually work, so... Wait, what was the other panel card I had in mind for this? Was it? Nope. Come on, that's the 5. Oh, that was it. Here's a panel zone of 1. Maybe I get something with a 2. That's a bit closer to what I want. And this, each turn the first panel monster you control that would be destroyed. But an opponent's card effect is not destroyed. Okay, that's not when the card is banned from the hand. Once per turn you can target one monster on the field, banish both it and discard from the field until your next standby phase. Hey, not really something I want. Okay, once per turn when exactly one of a pendulum monster you control As returned to your hand by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one monster from your hand. If a monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. You know, that could actually work. Okay, so I got a plan. I just gotta get a few cards to really sell the whole thing. So, which means I just need the normal cards. I can dismantle. Can't dismantle those. Wait, can I filter for cards I can dismantle or not? Come on, that would make this a whole lot easier. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Looks like I will have to check if I can delete them or not. I can get rid of that one. Yeah, I can get rid of that one. That one. That one. Ooh, I get definitely rid of this one. That one. And I don't need that one. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Means I can generate those two. Okay, so I have one of... Wait. I only have 14 cards in max, so that means I could actually add a second. I still have a filter on. Yeah. Going to add that one to my deck again. As I don't run into the problem of accidentally not having one of one to switch into. Now, what's a card I don't need here? Okay, I mean, I don't really need 3 Shadow Mists. I can get rid of that. I mean, I do need my Wageki, Tornado, Dust. Wait. I don't have my... Wait, don't tell me deck. Oh yeah, because I've been using the wrong deck the whole time. God, am I stupid. No wonder that the whole thing hasn't been working out the way I wanted it to. What? That case? Time to add my 2 panel friends. Okay, when this card is destroyed by battle, you can target 1 card on the field, return it to the hand. Okay, that's somewhat useful. But that's only useful if I have another performer power. Let's pretend you can target 1 of a face-up card you control. Destroy it, and if you do set 1... No, I don't have any of those. Yeah, that's all I can do right now. So, let's save the deck. And this time I'm going to remember to switch my cards. To think that I didn't notice that I didn't change the cards to what it should be. There we go. Now things should go a bit smoother. Seriously, Exodia? I'm saying it should go a bit smoother in the moment. I said that it's Exodia, I'm challenging. I really should have seen that coming. And not even the server wanted to deal with that mess. Great. Isn't that just great? There we go. And we're back in action. So let's see if my new friends do anything. Well, okay, at least we now can fusion something with those cards, so that's something. Okay, the question is more, what's our friend here going to do? Okay, when this card is special, you can add one speed rod monster. So the question is he going to exceed something or synchro something? Okay, I'm starting to think synchro. Wait, I said a tuner. Oh, it's a tuner. So he's going to synchro something. Well, at least we got an answer to that question now. Well. Looks like I'm screwed. With all of those monsters on the field. But not to fret. I'm not finished yet. There we go. We just gotta wait a few seconds. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. Wait, do I have something in my graveyard that's worth banishing? Oh no. Okay. Monsters up the field when a card is disactivated. You can get activation. Okay, that means I have a problem. Because it means however I'm starting an effect chain, something is going to happen. Talk about a loaded first turn. So, well, I'm starting to feel like I'm not coming back from this, and I haven't even played a card. Well, how many special summons does our Frank Zero have? Yeah, I guess we'll find out in a few moments. Or minutes. Maybe I should really start picking up my book again and just read till the chain is over. I mean, well, let's choose that card. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? In any case, it does not look like that's going to be over soon. Yep, can negate it, can block it, it's just there. Seriously. Another special summon. You know, I'm starting to think maybe I'm a bit too old school. What? In any case, it's still... Oh, look at that, I do get a turn. And I get a special summon something, so... Let's start like this, so I can kickstart effects. Unless less offended, I guess, is that I'm just playing with that turn, in the hopes that he's activating anything to stop me. Come on, do something to stop me. I am really praying on that. Yeah. Excellent. That's what I wanted to happen. Now, time for my polarization, so we get something going. Oh, they all have that effect, don't they? And now I can't use... Oh, wait. That's really not an opponent I can beat like that. And I don't have the life points. Yeah, that's the end of it. How quickly I can be defeated. And that's the final attack. If you do this next to deck, you can banish the card for a few more effect. Damage are great. Like we needed more damage to kill me. What? At least I am leveling up. For what it's worth. You know what? Let's just try a casual match. Just for the sake of it. Hopefully we can getting that good now. Mellow. Okay, that sounds a bit more reasonable. I think. And it's time for Duel. Okay, he doesn't have any mad effects, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, you know what? I'm going to risk it. And place my woodsman in defense position. And then I'm finishing my turn. With some luck, he attacks him with one monster that doesn't have enough attack points, and I can use this effect in the next turn. And if not, well, that's a problem for another day. I mean, there isn't much I can do if I had sacrificed gold for skyscraper yet anyway, so... Let's see where this is going. Because I currently don't have a plan. I can't really rely on. Yeah. There you go. Come on, Mallow, you can do this. And he's using Shot of Greed. I moved. Oh. That just has some handwriting all over it. So let's see what else he's got. Oh, Mallow doesn't seem so certain about his plans. Don't tell me that's going to work the way I want it to. Oh, that would... Oh, that's not great. You know, it would have been so close. Well, 200 attack and defense are halved. Well, that's a problem for him, not for me, so let's just wait and see what's happening. Okay, and time to Duel. And see if I can do something with it. I can do nothing with this. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't summon anything, and yeah, I really have done my turn here. Really not the best thing right now. In any case, it's too early to give up, so let's see what's going down. I mean, come on. Really destroying his own shard? What's that with people using Typhoon to destroy their own cards anyway? Oh well. I mean, it's not like that's really going to cause any trouble for me. Unless he's pitying me with that. What? Hey, that actually gives me... That is the question. Could I make a Performer Pal Hero deck work? I mean... probably they're all around level 3 to 4, so... If I angle the facts right, it might be possible. Although there would be the risk that it's just a Performer Pal deck with a few hero monsters inside, and that's not really what I'm after. Guess I really have to think about that. But that's a future thing. Just like my Fusion Destiny. That means I can at least do something. Put me that. Decide in the end phase of the next turn. Okay, so whatever I'm summoning, it shouldn't survive the next turn. Hey, you can discard Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck to your graveyard, and if you do Destiny Hero control, gain 200 attack for each Destiny. You can use the effect once per turn. Roll out for Destiny Hero monster in the graveyard and flip. No, I'm not using that effect yet. Because I'm needing those cards later on. Yep. That means knock. Wait, what's this effect? You can discard one card and one does near monster from your hand. Add it to the graveyard, and if you do, does near. Okay, let's see what if I do that. I mean, I don't need him. So with some luck, that isn't going to screw me over. Okay. Okay, still wait, is this one I need? Although, I'm starting to think I should have used Blazeman. Yeah. Blazeman wouldn't have been a bad idea. In any case, oh well, no. Still got to do it. Our favorite hero isn't going to do too much, but it should do enough for what I'm planning. So there we go. And time for my battle phase. Ooh, that means I... Right, favorite hero was the card I was searching for. Now there we go. Time to attack. Use my favorite hero's effect. And sack the attack. And let's go, Straighters. Show 'em who the boss is. And time to end my turn. Which means I'm losing my little hero friend. But that's okay. Because now I get to set up a few things. Ooh, I love it when things start to turn out in my way. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. I got cards in my hands and no negate in sight. Ooh, I love it when it's like that. Excellent. Unless I just cast myself, then it's not excellent. And don't destroy my Stratos, please. Okay. Guess he's planning to make it more troublesome than I had expected. Oh, well, that's fine with me. A 2-easy victory wouldn't be that fun. Unless he's planning to systems. Huh. Just killing himself outright. That's certainly a strategy. Well, in any case, time for a rematch. At least another really is planning to get a Red Dragon out. Red Dragon from the Jumbo, fine. Yeah, let's see if I can deal with that before it becomes a problem. Oh, there we go. Means also for the rest of this turn after the card resolves. A bit early to use that effect, so I'm just using Stratos to get me a normal fusion. Or is he planning to negate it already? Well, doesn't look like he's planning to negate anything for now. So time to get my Blazeman and end my turn. Wait, no. I'm just setting one in case he plans something. So in that case, I can get him to waste some destruction spell if anything else is going down. Let's see what he's planning. He can red one Red Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, I knew it. He would use this to Archfiend. I just knew his reactor was an indicator that he would use everything in his power to get the Archfiend out. But one Red Dragon is enough to burn my heroes. He said before, fate got a comic twist. Doesn't it look like that? Well, you know what, I'm just going to wait till he has his dragon out and then I'm going to deal with it. I mean, what's the point in having 2 fusion destinies if not to get rid of that thing? There we go. And that's step 1 in this plan to get the Red Dragon out. Which means we're about to see him summoning this Red Dragon Archfiend. We just gotta wait a few seconds and there's another reactor and another. Seriously, he needs so many reactors for that little dragon. Oh my, isn't that adorable? Unless he plans to tune something. Oh, he's planning to tune something else, isn't he? Something I'm not going to like. Yeah, I should have just kept my mouth closed. Wait, he sacrificed his Red Dragon for... Oh, a scarier Red Dragon. Ooh, yeah, that's not great. I have a bad feeling. And, oh yeah. That's all going to screw me over. I just know it. Really red zone. Okay, at least that card is in his graveyard and not on the field, so... Oh, that's really getting worse and worse. Okay, that means 6,500 points of direct damage. Wait, that's nearly enough to kill me in one turn. And that is enough to kill me in one turn, if that attack connects. Unless... Seriously, he had enough power to kill me outright and still decided to just go a level higher. Oh my. I think he just wants to go higher for the sake of it, than to actually beat me. But I can live with that. Come on, declare an attack, and see what you get out of it. Seriously? Wait, what are the card warnings? Ah. Okay, so that's what the spans are about. Well, and now he doesn't have the attack strength to just scout kill me, so... Time to bring my little friend out. Neos, prevent his attack. Take go. And just like that. And he fucking ash blossoms me. Oh, great. I really should have seen that coming. How he just screwed my negate like that. Well, at least it's not enough to kill me. And, well, he only ignited I only negated one effect. So I'm still here. Which means I got a chance to do something fun. If I draw the right card in the next moment. Yeah, that's not a card I need. Let's risk it. And see if he's going to negate it. Come on. Don't you want to negate? Excalibur. Don't you want to negate what I'm planning? I knew it. A second Dash Blossom. One doesn't come along that often. Well, you can shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, spread some monumental hero from your deck. Okay, that would be somewhat useful, but you know what? Let's do this. In case he has another Ash Blossom on his hand. Then you get his effect and well. Okay, so much to my plan to get some friends out. But not some for my fusion destiny. And let's see what friends we can get out without them being cancelled. Seriously? How many cancels does that guy have? Select one fusion material and another fusion material. And there we go. Yeah, time to get me another hero. You can discard one destiny hero from it. Even if you do so, that's something. Okay, I don't need a hero's lift, cause if I don't have any monsters on my field left, I'm dead anyway. So, checking the trickster to the graveyard. No, who's on the field and that I could really use? Ricochet, how do I forget him? There. That's what I need. And time to activate that effect. If you have a Destiny Hero monster on your field or in your graveyard, for the Destiny Hero deny, you can special summon this card. Oh, excellent. So I get one more monster. And if he's on the field, you can take one of your Destiny Hero monsters from your deck. If you had, or that is banish and place it on top of your deck. No, not really what I want. Time to get rid of him. Come on, is he going to negate it or not? Nope, I'm not using that effect yet. Well, I can use without that effect. No, let's see if one has the power that I need. You can reveal one fusion hero. Yeah, let's try that. Don't need those two. There we go. Nope, I'm not using that power yet. Shining Wingman. Sparkman. So get something on my hand and yeah, there's not much more I can do like that. So time for my attack. Let's come on, Snares. I need your attack boost. And that's one Archfiend down. Seriously? Just and I thought I got rid of one. Okay, did I take his usefulness? So I'm just placing 2 cards down, and that's going to be the end for this turn. Let's see if I can turn this around. I mean, there have been stranger things happening. So let's see. And is this regarding another resonator? Of course he is. But that means answer you control until the end phase, negate activation. Banish one face supplementary monster you control. Nope, not using that effect yet. You can discard 1 card from your hand or your deck to the graveyard, and if you do so, destiny your monster. No, now the effect is really helping me. Guess I will have to survive it on my own then. That is, if I can survive this turn in the first place. Because I'm starting to get a feeling that's the end of it. Then again, giving up would be too easy now, wouldn't it? There we go. Wait. Oh, that's why I couldn't use it. You know what? Let's try and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen now? I mean, I'm out monsters. And outpowered. And outspelled in all the ways I can think of. I don't think I have a card in my deck that's really going to turn this whole thing around. So, let's see what's going to happen. You know, maybe I have luck and he's going to outchin himself. I mean, it's a bit unbelievable, but I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that happened. Yeah, he's not going to make it easy on me. The chain is too long already for that. Yeah. And another wet dragon. Ja, ich dachte, ich hätte noch ein paar Ranks vor mir, bevor ich mit sowas dealen müsste. Ich hatte da wirklich Hoffnungen. Tja. Aber ich habe mich entschlossen, hier zu sein, also werde ich das auch zu Ende bringen. Zumindest auf die eine oder andere Art. Da ich mein einfach aufgeben, bloß weil das so viele Kombos sind. Und das wäre jetzt auch langweilig. Und aber die Tatsache, dass es nichts gibt, was ich tun kann. Abgesehen davon zu lesen. Wissen, bis diese Kette irgendwann mal zu Ende ist. Sofern sie überhaupt mal zu Ende ist. Moment, wo war ich stehen geblieben? Ares und ich. Okay, ich sollte nicht weiterlesen. Das ist definitiv das falsche Buch, um damit die Zeit zu vertreiben. Die nächsten Zeilen sind nicht jugendfrei. Ja. Ich meine, das Schlimmste ist ja, ich bin ja gerade nicht mal ein Silber. Das ist eine Casual Lobby. Ja. Soll es dafür nicht irgendwann mal einen Timeout geben? Ich meine. Look at that, I got my own turn again. And no way to get neck one to the graveyard. Oh, great. I get one card that works in the graveyard and I can't even use it. What? Time to do something stupid. And does he have a third Ash Blossom? Nope. Doesn't even need an Ash Blossom for that. Well. You know what? If you want to banish my card, I'm going to banish my card as well. Ha! Outbanished. Oh, and I can finally use Fusion Destiny again. So let's see if I can do something with it. Without being... Yeah. I kinda forgot about that other negate. Well. Nikon does look good in my card, so as final thing. Yeah. Resolve whatever that does. Oh. That's what I did. Right. That's what it did. But it isn't really going to change anything now, is it? So, how many chains are we going to expect now? 10? 12? 75? You know, I really should just go and get me a book that's a bit more stream friendly for these kinds of scenarios. You know, just so to fill the time in between those chains. Na, Heinz ist ein bisschen optimistisch. Wenn unserem Freund hier 1 genug wäre, wäre ich schon in der ersten Runde rausgeflogen. Aber mit der Tatsache, dass wir immer noch hier sind, heißt, das wird definitiv mehr als 1. Und da kommen die Angriffe. And that was to be expected. And since there's no real difference between casual and ranked, you know what? Just risk it. You know what? I'm just going to risk it again with bronze. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? An Exodia user that's going to OTK me. I feel like I shouldn't. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to be a dragon deck, and it's going to really screw me over in turn 3. That's my guess, and I am. No. Hoffen wir es mal. Oh. Okay. Also das sieht doch ehrlich gesagt mal ein bisschen nützlicher aus als zuvor. Ja, also ich glaube, ich habe eine Idee. Ist ja fair, wenn ich vielleicht zugechantet werden. Sende Runde. Ha, knew it. Dragon Monster. Okay, I'm not sure if I should be happy about being right about that. Because I feel like that's just screwing me over in the long run. And the short run. And I think that's between the two. And we're dealing with Divine Dragon Titan. Okay. I'm certain I can manage to pronounce that before the chain is over. Titanomachia. Okay. Titanomachia. Okay, close enough. There we go. That means I've got an idea. There we go. Wait. If I do that right, and let's see if that is stupid enough to work. Come on. Effect. Okay. Doesn't work the way I wanted it to, but that's no reason to give up. Because all I need is some. There we go. That's stupid enough to work. Miracle Fusion. Nope. And to get those two out of the way. That means I get another Miracle Fusion for later. And Honest Nears for the boost. And time for the battle phase. Okay, I feel like I should have expected that to not be destroyed by battle. The problem is... oh yeah, that's... You can banish 3 Divine Dragon Titanica from your graveyard, including discard on the field as well. Oh. That's the effect. This special summoned card cannot be destroyed by battle. But it's like how I plan to destroy 90% of my card. Oh. You know, I really should get more effects. Ja? Aber es war noch nicht mein letzter Versuch. Und diesmal lese ich den Effekt, was auch immer das dann macht. Okay, Dragon Monster from your extra deck, blah blah blah. Special summon this card from your hand, blah. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except Dragon Monsters. Okay, that's the problem. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can make this card lose exactly 500 attack and defense, and if you do, that opponent's monster loses. Oh, that's really screwing me over. Like, really, really screwing me over. Yeah. That's destroying anything I could plan for now. Oh. I'm so screwed. Seriously, win by 53%. And there goes my sunrise. It looks like I'm stuck in darkness now. Unless... Come on. You can... Yeah, that's what I need. Something a bit more fusion related. And Oversoul gets me any card off in my graveyard. Ooh, excellent. That means I can get him back. Or should I better get my Honest Neos back? You know, I really make it depend on what the card is I'm doing. Cannot be special summoned. Face. Once back chain. Spell deactivated. Can lose exactly 500 points. Okay, I can live with that. I mean, I'm planning something stupid, so... Okay, no, not using that effect. Huh. Okay, so much to that plan. Aber ich habe immer noch eine Fusion. So. Seriously, that goes for every fusion card. Well, let's see if my Sparkman can do anything about this. Unless you wanna tell me that thing is also impossible to destroy. There we go. Oh, it was impossible to destroy. Yeah. Wait. Why this card is destroyed and target... Wait. Why did that? Oh, was it a spell card that did that? Let's see. Send one to a monster from... Nope, that's not it. Okay, I have no idea what just happened. Just now it screwed me. Way more than I wanted it to. So I need some other plan to deal with that. And I certainly need another way to get a fusion card on my hands. But there should be a possibility if I do. Captain Gold. Not what I was thinking of. But you know what? I got an idea. I forgot to say that thing. So much to that idea. But let's see how often he's going to play that card. So, Sparkman, time to come back. Yeah, not happening. Well, then it's time for the battle phase. Let's see how that's going. You know what? Over half of my opponent's life points. That's a win in regards to the last 3 duels. So I'm taking that. So. And I'm screwed. Great. You know what? I'm just taking it. I got farther than I'd expected, so... You know what, if we make it past turn 10, I'm just gonna be impressing myself. Because that's... not looking great. Although that means 2,900 points of damage, so I would still be at... Okay, let's say about 4,700. And there go my life points. Isn't that great? Looks like... Wait, do I have any cards in my deck that could do anything remotely useful? No, I don't even need to look in my card deck. My card list. Well, you know what I mean. Whatever I'm doing, that's probably the last card I'm drawing for my deck. So, time for Destiny Duel. Of course it's Woodsman. The one card with an effect that only works if I survive this turn. You know that would be a great irony if I'm not getting it. Wait, if I'm not getting attacked, Woodsman effect can't activate and... oh. Yeah, there's no way out of this. Guess I have to face my death with dignity now. So, what are the odds that we are going to deal with a few special summons before that's the end? I mean, I'm taking currently 1 special summon before that's going to end. Unless... Nah, doesn't look like he's just going into the battle phase. I mean... Come on, Dracodi. Is there another dragon I can expect, or is that just the end of it? Oh. So much to anything else. Looks like that's really the end for me. You know, it was nice while it lasted. And it's a normal summon. With 0 attack points just to really rub it in. And there go my life points. And the property damage. Well, you know what? On the upside, I leveled up to fun great. That's something. And I can take that in stride. Okay. Well, there are no event tools around, so You know what? Let's just try one more wing duel. What's the worst that can happen? Not like I jinxed myself with that before. Okay, I miss where let's just go. Well, yeah. Huh. Okay, we got one of my performer paths, so let's see if this game goes long enough that we see the other one. Because I really want to know if I can actually use a pendle zone for this. You know, that would be that would be something if I get the whole pendle zone going. Just for this one moment. If this got specials. And I go to chains again. Okay, I don't think we're going to get to see the second performer pair. Yeah, but I could fusion something, so the odds of being screwed over are dear but manageable. Really, an Unchained deck. If I wanted to deal with Unchained, I would have started to watch Bucky again. Wait, I would have needed to see Bucky the first time to see it again. What? I mean, that would be something to solve with Bucky logic. Come on. Is there something happening or not? And a lot more chains on the table. Great. So, there we... Wait, what does that card do? Fusion summon one fiend, fire a monster from your... Wait, so that means he's... Okay, that means he can do that, and that's just screwing me over. Monsters in your left, most of white, most main monster zones can be destroyed by card effects. Okay, that's rather specific. And which means I can't get rid of... Oh. Seriously? Screw me over like that. Wait, does it mean... Oh, that can be destroyed by card effects, so if I overpower it, I can kill it. So I do have options. Well, that's a bit more than I'd expected. So, I use that. Which means I can use it to get my Miracle Fusion and get Absolute Zero as well on the field. Ooh. I have plans now. And if they don't get negated, they could work. And they're getting negated. Great. So which of the things did he negate? Well, that one, which must say control, just... okay, no, I do need that. You know what? I'm not using my... yeah, I can get rid of the performance thing. And there goes my Wonder Fusion. Any chance of that working the way I wanted it to? Target one, which must say control. Okay, let's see if that works out. I feel like that's not going to work the way I wanted it to. Yeah, did not work the way I wanted it to. So there we go. Come on, Clayman. I'm gonna need you to win this. Cannot be destroyed by card effects, so that means I can't do that. But what I can do is... Unless he's going to cancel what I'm planning to do in a few seconds. Oh. He is cancelling out what I'm planning to do. Yeah, I can't really continue without Sunrise. Time to end my turn. You know what, he really got me there. You know, I'm starting to think I really should work on the way I use spell and trap cards in my deck. Because I'm really running into problems. You know what? Once this is over, I'm going to see what kind of cards I have in my deck. I mean, in my card list that I can use to deal with that. I think that's the best thing I can do now. Because I can't just keep throwing heroes at problems. Because that's apparently not the move. It's really not a playground rules really do not work the way they used to. And there go my life points. And that's the finishing blow. And that's the end of it. I guess in the end it really was just go. Return to menu. And return to a deck creator. No. You know what? I do want to copy it. See if I can change a few things. Copy it. Wait. I feel like that didn't... Okay, I think that did do the thing I wanted it to, so let's see. I'm getting rid of... Okay, first thing first, I need a few more spells and traps, so let's check those first. And see if there's anything use. Okay, no. Wait, I have a Sealer for a Kalkos? All monsters you control gain 500 attack points, okay. Once per turn, this card can be destroyed by card effects. While you control 2 or more face-up wait. All monsters I control. Okay, so that means I'm not screwed with someone else's effect, that's something. While you control 2 or more face-up attack position monsters, your opponents cannot target your monsters with the lowest attack for an attack. If this card is activated, destroy all specials and monsters you control. Okay, I'm starting to see a problem in using the card. Because that's like most of my monsters, so I just screw myself over. So, guess no using my souls to that card yet. Okay, during your opponent's turn, you can activate this card. Turn the battles of any opponent's attack. The text plays while you control a metal hero monster is negated, but this effect only works once. Okay, so not really helpful. in the way I wanted to. So any fusion tech. Target one monster control, reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck. And if you do, the target monster name can be treated as the reveal fusion monster. Okay, I'm not really running enough monsters, so that's really relevant. And I already have Fusion Destiny, so that's not helping either. Not as favorite hero. So none of those are helping me in the way I wanted to. Wait, what does that do? During your draw phase, instead of collecting your normal draw, you can add one equip spell from your deck or go with it to your hand. Yeah, okay, I'm not using enough equip spells for that to really matter, so that's also out. And sort of revealing light is not useful either. If you control a monster, special summon one level 4 lower monster. Oh, normal monster, so that's really just screwing me over. Okay, you know what? I got a stupid idea. I'm just getting rid of that. Honestly, I can get rid of both of those. Get rid of my performer paths. Because that isn't working the way I wanted to. And instant contact also rally levels out the way I wanted to. So I don't need those two. Okay, I do need two placement in case I do plan on doing something stupid. Okay, I do need two miracle fusions in case I want to do something stupid. Fusion summon a fusion master from extra deck by shuffling all your banished. Okay, parallel world doesn't really come into effect often enough, so I'm getting rid of that as well. Okay, what's a... Okay, I'm not really ever in a situation where I can use that one, so time to get rid of that. And immediately a Wingman and Sparkman. Okay, there are really way too... Okay, there aren't enough situations to really have that one in my deck, so... Elemental Neos plus one Wingman Fusion monster. Also, that's something I get often enough to really justify it. So, let's get me a few Xyz cards. Preferably some I can actually summon. Yeah, level 3. Okay, I have enough for that to actually do work. So I get one of those. 2 level 4 monsters. Yeah, I also can get one of those. So that works as well. And now someone else. Nope. Fairy Tale the Cat. Nope. You know what? The Gemini just to have something to forward. In case I need something with more than 2000 attack points. I mean, that is something that can happen. And I still don't have an... Wait, I have less than 40 cards. Banish 4 hero monsters from your graveyard and or face up field and target one. Okay, I gotta admit, Clement is really useful, and as much as I like Woodsman, the fact that this effect needs a whole turn to work out. Yeah, he can also go again. Okay, the others. Okay, Ferris works more like just a support for fusion things, so I do like to keep him. Yeah, course. I mean, okay, of course it's in the same boat as Vision here of Harris, so... I mean, maybe I should get rid of him, but on the other hand... You know what, I'm just keeping him in for next. And see what happens if I just do that. Add rest of the cards to this deck. Yeah. Honestly, I do like to see what he does if I let him get a few unknown cards. Okay, let's go a bit to 50. And let's see what we're going to get from this. Seriously? The solution to my problems is adding more emergency cards. Like that's going to save the day. Sadly not. And mask change only works if I have masked heroes in my deck in the first place, which I do not. So they can go out as well. Okay, you know what? Hello. Wait, do I even have... Okay, I do have double wingman, so... You know what? That's stupid enough to do something. This can be used for duels because it contains... Oh, right. Because it has cards side and down. What? Time to get rid of them. And try it again with only cards I do have. So hopefully it doesn't do something that stupid again. No unknown cards. Now let's see if something a bit more useful comes out of it. Okay, it gets... Seriously? The solution is to give me the cards back I just threw out. Huh. Seriously? That's the grand plan. Give me the cards I just threw out back. Fine. Maybe I do need a few more cards before that works the way I want it to. You know what? Let's try this way. Okay, wait. No, I don't have... Huh. Seriously, get rid of all the good effect cards? Huh. You know what? Maybe I'm trying that thing wrong the whole time. Okay, I'm trying one more deck. Wait. I can copy from public decks? Huh. Let's see if there's a public deck that's somewhat useful. Hero. Okay, can I now check for something? Type. Mind, would that mean I find what I search under E for elemental or H for hero? Well, we're going to see it if it's oh, there we have it. Elemental hero and elemental hero neos. And attack. Nope, nothing to see there. And such. Okay. Now the question is there any way to see how they stack up? Well, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. A Duel deck. You know what? Let's just look at the first deck that's being provided. Okay, so Neos, Sparkman, okay. Miracle checked. Huh. You know what? I do wonder how that plays. This deck will be copied for the forbidden list that is currently shown. Okay. Copy to my deck and let's see if I can do anything with that. I feel like I clicked on the wrong thing. Here's Union, here's Test. Edit. So that should... yeah, so that's not going to work, cause I basically have none of those cards. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to use that deck. A list of structure decks. Okay, none of those are helping. And I'm too far back again. Seriously. Okay. So since I can rely on either of those, I'm just, just out of curiosity, I want to see what it does if I just search for Neos cards and build my deck around 2 of that, then 1 of that, 1 of that, and 1 of that. Okay, and a double attack. And now let's see what it's auto-generating for us. That's all I want. And no announce. There we go. Getting us back to the start again. Huh. It keeps bringing us back to this point, isn't it? Okay, I think there's no point in really trying it like that again. Because we just keep getting back to the same few cards again. What? Discard the changes. Guess there's no point in having another deck like that. Well, I think I'm going to give up for today. I feel like I should really look up what those cards do before I'm trying that again. Because I have the feeling that checking out all those cards I'm missing is going to take forever. But I do get a few more bonus things, so well, that's something. Link generation. Wait, it's the adapted utilizes hybrid monsters for the power potential. Go to the fences and use the code talker to affect the target cards on your field. Okay, I have no idea what it does. But it does sound like something that does something. Okay. You know what? Just out of curiosity, I'm going to build my deck with that. Copy from structure deck. Link generation. Copy deck. Yes. And now time to check out what that does. Okay, I should switch decks before I start that. Select. And let's see where we go up with this. I mean, that's stupid enough that it could actually work. Huh. Maybe not. You know, maybe the game server's right, and it is time to give up. What? In that case, I would say I'm going to end it here. And hope that I'll find a better idea for the next stream. Something that's a bit more